Alright, welcome everybody. I'm playing XENON Profiteer with Paul, and we're playing the expansion. What was the expansion title?
Tactics and Profiteers.
Okay. So there's this, we chose like a separate, essentially different corporate leaders and like a little surprise tactics card. So, it's been a little while since I've played, but let's go ahead and, Paul, you can go ahead and get started.
Okay. So,
Actually, yeah, and if you could just put yours, yeah,
there so you can see them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna. Oh, let me draw my initial hand. I can do an open hand turn just so you can refresh your recollection. Wow, that is a crap hand. Holy God. All right. Well, I'm gonna do my distills. I was just gonna get a single nitrogen, which sucks.
Yeah, I'm kind of with
same
you there. Yeah.
I will take an air packet. And I'm going to buy, for each oxygen removed, gain $1 as my improvement. I'm only going to pay 1. Oh, actually, I should have gotten 2 because of the air packet I took. So I now have 5. I can't afford to install it right from there. So, but I can put it into my system.
Okay.
And then I'm done. I have nothing to discard.
So I'll distill a single nitrogen as well. So do I put that in there, or does it go?
If it's distilled, it goes here. If it's discarded, it goes in your discard.
And then I'll go ahead and pick up an air packet as well. So I take 1 of each or 2 of each?
1 of each.
1 of each.
Yep.
And then that goes
into your discard pile. Not.
Oh, okay.
So make it separate, face up. Discard pile tends to be the convention.
Right. And then that gets me 2, correct?
And that gives you 2 money, correct?
Yes. And then I can either buy or bid. I only have...
You had that last time.
Yeah.
Sort of gives you an extra hand limit, kind of. And you could take it for free, just as a buy action.
Yeah.
Bid and buy was nice. Although I don't know if you used that last time. Someone did. I think Adam used that one last time. That's an endgame bonus, which, at this point. For each nitrogen removed, place a bid token. That's also nice. And I remember you liking that one. And I think you had that one and also used it to good effect.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna go ahead is since I don't have much money, I'll go ahead and put a bid down for that.
Oh, you're at 3 now because of your initial.
Right. Yeah.
The hand limit's gonna.
Right. Exactly.
Right. And now you can discard as many or as few cards as you want in your hand. You can keep them all, but my guess is you have some crap, so probably you want to dump the stuff that's crap.
Oh, yeah. So I forget how exactly does that work? So I can discard any
or all, and then you draw back up to your hand limit.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if you dump 3 and you have 2 remaining in your hand, you draw 4 more.
Okay.
Right, because I think 6 is your hand limit.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, actually, don't. 1.
All right. Crap.
Yeah.
One of the things with the large hand limit is it can be harder to distill xenon to some extent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, I think overall it's a good game. All right. So in exchange for my crappy hand the first turn, I actually have a decent hand the second turn. I use my distill to distill the nitrogen, which frees up 2 xenon, which immediately goes into cold storage. I don't have enough to claim that contract, unfortunately. All right, so I'm going to take an air packet, and I've started making some over here in a pile. So that air packet goes into my discard pile, which gives me 2. 1, actually, I will have 2 plus 5 is 7. So I'm going to put back 3 and take 5. All right, and then from the market, I am going to install for 7 this improvement, which lets me buy and bid.
Okay.
That takes all my money, so I'm poor. And I am done. So I think I'll keep these 2 in my hand.
So unfortunately, I'm gonna.
You got a second crap hand in a row?
Yeah,
really?
I know. Distill another nitrogen.
Something comes up. So before you do your turn, take a look at it in case that matters.
Yeah. Actually.
Which is a good.
Yeah,
that is a fantastic one.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and do an air packet.
That's an air packet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's okay. You already pretty much put it together. But I'll start putting them together here. So
Grab
it. And you should get $2 because you took an air packet.
Yes.
And you need it.
Yes, I definitely do. Alright, so kind of, geez, that's still poor though. I only have 5.
I mean, you can get any of these things into your discard.
Yeah.
You can't quite install this, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You're one short of installing it from the market, but.
Yeah, but this could be. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and buy this one.
So that goes right in your discard.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's a hard one to turn. That's a great engine builder.
Yeah.
Okay, something else comes out.
And yeah, so alright, so that's it for me. So yeah, I can discard
any or all.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you can also. Oh, I can just play one-offs, right? I forget.
Yeah. In other words, sorry, the improvements. Yes. If you get an improvement in your hand, including 2 starter improvements, if you want, you can just discard it, put it in your discard hand, and get that ability as a one-off during that phase. So if you had one that you didn't use, go ahead and mull it.
Yeah. So I'll do.
So you should get 1 more air packet.
Right.
And
exactly.
$2 more.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now, would that have changed what you did?
Yeah, because I think I could. Yeah, I could actually buy this now. Like I can just
install from the market.
Right,
okay.
install from the market.
It costs all your money, but that's worth it.
It costs all my money, but then I can also distill all the oxygen.
One second. Because you're installing from the market, that occurs at the buy phase, which technically is after the distill phase. Next turn, you can do what you're doing.
Right. Okay.
If you had installed that from your hand, it would happen anytime during the turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, it does.
I'm not gaming it.
No, I understand.
Okay.
Oh shoot, these air. That's right. Air goes back into.
If you took an air packet, it should go into your discard. Yep. All right. So I got reflux and feed. I will do a distill of a single lousy nitrogen. I will discard my feed to take 2 air packets. So that's 1, 2.
And then this gets reshuffled, right?
Correct.
Discard, yeah.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah,
and that gives me 4 money, which I need. Discard a card from my hand. I think I'm not going to discard. I'm not going to use that. So with 4 money.
Jeez, I'm broke.
Yeah, I know, me too. I'm not going to do buy phase, so I'm done. So you're up.
Okay. I will do a reflux, and I will discard Krypton from my hand.
Okay.
And then, oh, actually, do I do this at any stage, or like what's the order for this?
So if you're using something from your hand into one-off, it occurs at the stage that it says. So it's that simple. So it would occur at the distill phase.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put that in your discard, which lets you draw or discard. Did you do that? Did you just get that in your hand?
Yeah. This was in my hand when because that's what I had to shuffle. Yeah. So this is one off. I'll still do the Krypton. I'll do another air packet.
So what did you actually do?
2 air. Or no,
did you actually draw? Okay, yeah. Did you actually draw the top of your deck and look?
I already
it's a discard.
Oh,
okay, it's a discard. Okay, I gotcha. All right, and then you're gonna do an air packet.
Yeah.
And 2 money.
And this should have been shuffled in. Yeah.
We're both kind of creaking along. It's so poor, but anyway.
Yeah.
All right, you get 2. Now you can buy or bid.
Right.
Which may be a bid, unless you're dying to have that one or that one.
Right. So
that occurs during the distill phase.
Okay.
And it's automatic. It does not require an ordinary distill action.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna distill the 2 oxygen.
That goes out of your system. Yep.
Right. And I only have 2 xenon left. So
and they go right in your cold storage, which is actually to the left of your, or the right of your. Yep.
All right. Nice. And I guess I can technically buy stuff.
You could grab one of the contracts too and get money from it, because you'd fulfill it right away.
Yeah, but this will wait until.
They're crappy.
Yeah.
I can never fulfill it. I got that big 11 point. That's one of the problems with choosing it out of the gate, is it clogs me up a little.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and bid another one on the, because each one of these lowers the price for me by one, right? Yeah.
So conceivably you can make it free off the market. Yep. All right. And then you have nothing to discard, so you just draw back up your hand line. All right. So I'm going to use reflux to discard a nitrogen. I'll use my ordinary distill to distill 2 oxygens, which leaves me a krypton, which I'm going to end up discarding. I'm going to take an air packet. Which gives me another 2. And I'm going to make change here. Buy or bid. I have 6. I don't think there's anything there. It's great. Alright, you're up.
Alright, I think I'm actually going to go into overtime this time.
Okay.
So I will distill both nitrogen and 3 kryptons.
Okay.
And that actually leaves me with just another 2 xeons.
Boom.
And then I guess I can only bid 2.
But I mean,
yeah. So I can.
I mean, or
Yeah. So I can't buy any of these, but since I know I'm going to buy like.
I'll get an extra $1 out of it.
For that,
yeah.
Or extra $2.
You have 2 bid tokens? Oh yeah, but bid twice. Yep.
Yeah.
And now you reshuffle. So you actually, it's one of the things in overtime. It's easy to forget. Yep.
All of them, or just
you reshuffle your entire decks.
Okay.
Yep. All right. I am also going to go into overtime, which lets me distill twice. And actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to install this guy for 6. Actually, for only 5 because it's from my hand.
Mm-hmm.
During it. And then I'm going to distill twice. The krypton gets distilled and the oxygen gets distilled, for which I get a measly $1. And I can bid and buy, which means bid twice means I can bid and buy twice.
Wow.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. And that actually may make something affordable. But unfortunately, I don't know if there's a lot that I want to get. Oh, and this goes into cold storage.
Yeah.
Hmm.
6.
You know what? I feel like just one of those days for you. I'm sorry. All right, and I'm done. Okay.
Well, you can only put 2 down.
I can bid twice. I can bid and buy twice. Oh, I can put. Okay, so how does it work? I can bid. So I can only put 2 down. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. But I also get to buy. That's what that lets me do. It doesn't give me an extra bid phase. You're right. You're right. Okay. And then I reshuffle.
Okay. Alright, so I have to go back to normal. I'll use silicone gel to do the oxygen for free.
Nice, and that happens right away.
And I will then distill 2 krypton.
Which is your ordinary distill.
And then that leaves me with another xenon.
This is the one you wanted.
Yeah, I know, definitely.
But you can grab that.
Yeah. And then I'll go ahead and as a one-off, because I need money.
Take 2 air packets.
Take 2 air packets.
Yep. So I'm just gonna give you 2 of each. They're gonna be shuffled anyway, so.
Yeah. Yeah, just kind of back there. And so that gets me
$4.
4. Yeah. And now I can either buy or bid. I have 6. This will cost me 7 minus 2, 5 plus 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
6 with 1 to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and I guess I'll go ahead and buy this actually.
Okay. So I'll just take one from the bank.
Yeah.
And then you can figure out what you need to pay.
Well, yeah, I'll pay like it cost me the whole enchilada.
All right. That's your buy.
Right.
And you should take it.
Yeah, exactly. I
probably
should actually. Yeah, exactly.
That's a good idea.
All right,
you're pausing there. So
yeah, exactly. So yeah, no, 6 cards.
Okay. All right. Oh, nicely done. All right, well, because it's my corporate power, I'm actually going to stay in overtime, which lets me distill all these guys, which puts us in cold storage, which fills this contract, which is nice. So that's now a filled contract. All right. And now I can bid and buy if I want to, but I don't think there's anything. That's what just came out, eh? Add krypton and xenon to your system. I think I'm going to put 2 bid tokens down on this guy. I'm going to take my second buy action to pick him up and get $2 because I need it. In fact, I'm just going to put 3 in and get a 5 out because of the wonky money. And you are up.
So this costs $1, right? Like
no, what happens is as soon as you pick it up off the market, you'll get $1.
Okay. And then if I fulfill it, I get 7 points.
Correct.
Okay. All right. I will.
Because our situation washes.
Yeah.
But it's just that I get $2 when you fulfill it. Oh, by the way, another comment comes out, so maybe you want to look at that before you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, see, that may change what you do.
Oh, yeah.
If you can afford it.
Oh, yeah, because it costs 5. Perfect. No, that sucks.
Are you exactly 1 short, even if you double air? Yeah, you are. That sucks.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna do regular distill. I got 2 nitrogens, but because of my power, I get to put a bid token for each nitrogen I put down. So I'm gonna put this right there. And then I'll use the oxygen just for my power, and then I will go. So I get 2 for. Oh, and I'll pick up an air packet. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll use my reflux again to discard the 1 krypton, and that leaves me with just a
7, 6.
Yeah,
Dang.
I need to pick up some bids. Yeah. So again, I've gone through my whole hand again.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep. So I get that too. I need something that gets me money.
Mm-hmm.
My Xenon engine.
You're distilling fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're sort of constantly. Okay. So I'm going to go into ordinary operation. I'm going to distill the oxygen, which will give me $1 because of my ability.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take an air packet, which will give me another 2. I'm going to install the pipeline. It's going to cost me 7 with 2 to you.
Okay.
As you so cleverly.
Yeah.
That was a good move.
Yeah,
I couldn't afford
definitely.
it. I mean, yeah, it's the right move. Ooh, and that might be worth your attention as well.
Yeah.
Almost as much as the one. And then that was my buyback. So I'm done. You're up, and I'm gonna dump my krypton and keep these 2 in my hand.
All right. I have 2 oxygens, which I'll just do for free. And then I have 1 nitrogen that I will distill, and that allows me to put a bid token down. I'm going to go ahead and put it on this one. And then I'll go ahead and I'll double up on air again.
Okay.
So I'll take 4.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just make sure you shuffle it well, because they're so you don't get them bunched up.
And now I will go ahead and buy.
You'll pick it up.
I'll pick it
up. Give you $4 plus 1.
Yeah.
So that should give you 5.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
I finally have
right
some
away.
money. Yeah. Definitely.
You fill it right away. So you just put 4 in.
And then I just put it back in here,
you just put
right?
it back in stock. Exactly.
Right.
And that gets turned over as a completed contract.
Right.
Yep. Perfect.
And I still have 2 spare.
Now is your distill phase. I don't think you've done anything else, have you?
No. Like when I pick one of these up, is that a buy or?
Oh, that is a buy.
Yeah.
You didn't skip you took air. Yes.
Yeah, I
you're
took
okay.
air. Yeah.
You're okay. All right. I just want to make sure you didn't
so-
skip any of your steps. Oh,
Yeah.
and I increased my hand limit by 1. I just realized.
I'll go ahead and discard these 2.
All right. So I'm going to go into overtime. I'm going to discard the nitrogen with reflux. Actually, yeah, I can't. Unfortunately, can't install it. I'm going to double distill both my krypton and oxygen. My oxygen distillation will give me $1. Can you make change with a fiber?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want 4?
I just want 1.
Oh, okay.
So I'll leave the other 4 in the back.
Yeah.
And then I can put 2. I can bid and buy twice. I'm
so broke for such a long time.
and for a penny. And you're up. Oh, and I get 2 Xenon in my cold storage.
Okay.
It's not enough to fill that contract, unfortunately. And then you're up.
I'll do another regular.
Oh, actually, I have to reshuffle before I do this.
I'll do a regular distill, so I'll get rid of a nitrogen. Allows me to put a bid token down. Man, none of these are all that great.
Yeah, you can wipe.
So if my bid tokens, what happens to them when I wipe?
They stay. Anything you have a bid token on stays. It doesn't get wiped.
Okay.
So what can happen is, I think it happened in one of our games, it just got locked up and no one could wipe.
Yeah.
So that can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know that it will, because we have 3 improvements here which are not.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll wipe, and that actually gives me another $2 because of this power.
Nice. So which one? The contracts or the?
Oh yeah, the
improvements.
Improvements. Yeah.
All right. So don't do your buy until you say what comes out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
One-offs. I don't know if you remember what the reds are? They're one-offs basically.
Yeah.
Okay. You use them once and they go back into the discard of the improvements. Distill all nitrogen in your hand.
Yeah, and since the fact
and you've already got oxygen, that's a good one to get.
Yeah.
Can you afford it?
Yo,
boom!
I got money now.
You got money now.
Yeah,
on that bad boy.
I'll buy that.
Okay.
Immediately. Yeah, all the bids, like the free bids,
really has
been
helpful.
helping me.
Yeah. All right, and you can discard as many or as few as you like.
That's right.
Place.
Oh, I forgot. I have oxygen, so like because of that.
I got you.
Okay. I'll discard just this one. So pick up another 4.
All right. I'm going to stay in overtime, which will let me distill 2 oxygen, which gives me $2, and 3 krypton, which is nice, which gives me another xenon, which fulfills that contract. All right. And I get 2. I can do bid twice. Bid, and I can do also 2 buys. So. Complete a contract with 1 fewer. You may move 3 of your bid tokens. I think I'm gonna freeze that one.
Okay.
And then I'm done. And then I could do a buy, but I'm not gonna do one. And then in theory I could reshuffle, except that I have nothing to reshuffle.
So I'm gonna distill. I mean, like it's actually my only one, but I'm gonna do 2 nitrogen, so I get to put 2 bid tokens down, and just as well. Put them all
You're gonna
there.
fill it soon. Yeah.
And I'm gonna that gives me less of that.
Yeah.
Now can I pay? I can only pick one up. If I have enough
installing
money.
from your hand does not take a buy action.
Oh, okay.
So you can install 1 from your hand and install 1 from the market. Or if you could afford it, 5 from your hand and 1 from the market.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, this isn't going to help me right now. So I'll go ahead and pick up this.
Okay.
So this gives me
$6.
$6 and gives you $3.
Well, it gives you 6, but 3 of them go to me.
Oh, okay, that's how it works.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So 3, and then I get.
You get 3 as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're at.
I need to make some
now.
change.
Yeah, you need to make some change.
4, 5. Yep.
And I can actually fulfill this.
Boom. And another contract comes out. 3 for 3 points. Cool. All right.
All right, now I need to shuffle. Oh, and I want an air package, of course.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot to
distilled.
I distilled.
And you took a contract, which is a buy, so you get an air packet. Yeah. Or you could have. Well, you could have wiped it.
I could have wiped, but I wasn't planning to.
Yeah. That goes in. All right.
Shuffle this up.
So I'm gonna stay in overtime. So it lets me discard an oxygen for $1. Can you make change now? Sorry.
Oh yeah.
So here's 5. Just put 5 back in the back.
Yeah.
I just need 1 of them. And all the nitrogen, which doesn't do me any good, unfortunately.
Here. Well, I guess that's just the starting conditions. I was wondering because like we're in a little bit of a monetary crisis.
I know. It's weird. I'm gonna install feed to my system. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that because that, for my ability, is not helpful. Now I think about it. And discard is also not useful, so I'm just going to dump that. All right. So 2 bid tokens, and I can also buy. And I actually can install something if I want. I can place 3 bid tokens during my bid phase. So essentially, I can place all of my bid tokens. So I'm going to put 2 bid tokens here, and then I'm going to use a buy action to buy it. And as a discount of 3, I can install it. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And I have to reshuffle now, which I have nothing to do. Oh, look at that. That's going to be a problem. I don't have any air in my system. I just realized. You know what? Can I mulligan that?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
sure.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine.
So that was on here. Same thing. It's going to cost me 1 more, but I'll do it with this one.
Oh, okay.
But it's going to cost me 1 more, so I'm going to put 5 down here and put 1 in the bank. I just realized I have no way of getting Xenon in the system because I'm not taking air. I keep going into overtime, and I got this tiny deck. All right, so I'm good. Oh, and this is a once per turn ability, so I actually can do it now. Oh. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. Nothing I can do for now.
I'll do a regular one. So I'll distill. I can distill my oxygen for free, and then I have 3 krypton. Then I'm just gonna go.
And you can put 3 bid. No, that's for nitrogens only. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna buy. Oh, I forgot about this other 5. I'm gonna head and buy an air flux.
Nice.
Or yeah, an
air. Double air if you want.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and double air.
Okay. And go ahead and do just your turn. I'll throw these into your discard pile.
Yeah.
And take 4 if you haven't already.
No, I haven't. I forget. Does the game end after a certain number of upgrades?
Yeah, I was gonna remind you that when you got to 4. 5, either 5 improvements or 5 contracts filled.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So that's Oh, and then buy or bid. So this gives me 1 Xenon. That's it.
Yep.
That's kind of weird.
To your system. That's for 2.
So
you have nothing better to spend.
Yeah.
No, to your system, so it actually goes in discard. So
yeah.
It might be worth it for me for 2 because it's cheap. But what is this one? Remove from system to install. That's a nice one. It's a free install. Keeping in mind that your next install will end the game.
Yeah.
So
complete contract using 1 fewer. That's not that big of a deal for me right now. I'll go ahead and pick this one up.
As your buy action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch this be a much
an awesome one. 6 of 1. It's 1 more victory point.
Oh, so I get 3 for picking it up, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's how that works. Alright, so I'll actually give them 2.
Do you get 3 for picking it up, or
is it for filling?
You get it when you have bid tokens on it, because there's no way to keep track of them. Right? If you had bid tokens on it, you get those right away, but I'm not sure that gets paid until you actually do it.
Okay. Well, I mean, we've been playing it.
Have we been playing it the other way?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
let me double check it. I know you get paid right away for your bid tokens. All right, so I'm going to go into ordinary operation. Discard a card from my hand. I'm going to use my actual distill. I think I'm going to do it the other way around. I'll use my actual distill to distill nitrogen. Don't get any money for it, but it does give me a single xenon. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the moment, which would give me 6. I'd really like to install this, and that's not enough. I could one-off it, which would give me 4. Which would be enough
you haven't done the air packet yet.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'd like to install this.
Oh yeah.
So I could, because I'm running short of air, as you can see. But all right, but I'm gonna one-off it to get 2 air packets. That's one of the problems going overtime all the time.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that. Okay, so that's my 2 air, and then I can buy or bid.
Yeah.
So what's the best contract out at the moment? That one. Unless I want to buy, actually. Oh, and I should have gotten 4 for this.
Well, you can buy and bid.
No, that's only during your overtime. Oh, you're right. I could buy and bid.
Yeah.
So bid and then buy.
Right.
Which is the way to do it. Is there anything out there that's great though? Contract 1 fewer. 4 to get in the system once per turn. 8, so I actually could install this and then pick up a 2 contract next turn. Or I could install that for 4, which would place or remove 3 bid tokens. I kind of like that one. I don't know if I have much time to use it, but all right. So I'm going to bid and then install it for 4.
Okay.
And I'm done. Sorry that took so long.
No, that's fine. Alright, so I will do my oxygen for free because of my upgrade, and then I will distill.
Oh, sorry, something else comes out.
2 Krypton, and then that leaves me 2 Xenon, which allows me to fulfill this contract.
Boom.
Do that.
And you haven't done air or buy or bid.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Do you want to wipe? There is, I know, at least 1 more 5-point contract which is not comp yet, and it's worth, I believe, 9 points. Not trying to play your game for you. Just so you know that. You may not have remembered it from last time you played. But
actually, I'll wipe.
The improvements.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that gets me 2 just for doing that.
Yep. And you might end up giving me something, but hey.
Well, I still have a chance of buying one.
That one comes out. Oh, for each oxygen.
Yeah.
Which is nice because you're.
Yeah.
And that's also good. Although near end game, because you're probably.
Well, I'm already distilling. I already have.
You get the bid token for the nitrogen. Yeah.
Well, and actually, I already have that. So I'm already getting rid of all the. But the fact that I could then.
Make some money off the oxygen.
Yeah, get some money off the oxygen.
Although. How many more turns do we have? Is another way to look at it.
Yeah, not many.
Like I feel like you're pretty close whenever you want to be. You could even just rush in and just build an improvement now and end if you think you're ahead of me. You have 3 contracts. I only have 2.
Yeah.
Improvement should be 1 up on me. Now you don't know what this is, but you know what you have.
That's a good point.
So.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna head and buy this for 6 and install it.
Okay.
And
that triggers endgame.
Yep.
Now, question here. And maybe it matters as to which tactic you use, if it'll be the endgame thing or not. You can choose either to take 3 points as a for sure, or do 1 more turn. In theory, you're supposed to do it before I do anything either.
Can I get my 6 to see what I draw?
Good question. Let me find out. Okay, Xenon privilege token. The player. I think that's a good call.
I'll take the 3 points.
All right. Okay, so.
This seems to have gone faster. Or maybe is it because it's just 2 of us and I'm used to like larger games?
Probably, yeah. I got boned my last turn, so distill phase I'm not going to bother because it's not going to matter. I can do a double air, but rather than take the air, I'll just take another 4 and see if that gives me do something with the money. Because I can't get any more Xenon.
Right.
So should I buy an improvement or should I grab a 1 contract, which I couldn't even fulfill, actually? So it'd be a question of an improvement. So, which would just give me 1 point, basically. So I want to get the cheapest possible improvement. I can do a bid and I can put 3 of my bid tokens down, so I can make it 3 cheaper. The cheapest thing to get in my system, actually either one of these 2 to get in my system. Right, and then in the buy phase, I'll throw it in my system. And there is a reason for that, as you will see. Having to do with my tactics cards. All right, so that's my buy phase. That's my air phase. I'm done.
Okay.
All right.
Now we count up our points.
Yep, and the reason I did that is I actually get a point for every upgrade remaining in my system. Which is not much, but yeah. All right, so yeah, that was a fast game.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is
the fastest game we played.
Yeah,
for sure. But it still has some. It's a game that has some legs as a 2-player.
Yeah.
It actually. I was really having to pay attention to what you did.
So I have 17 fulfillment points from this, and then
1 point for each improvement.
So I'm at 22 then, and
What's your end game?
plus this is
3.
20
Yep. And then are you
25,
using your end game?
and then I get another 3.
It just gives you 3.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice.
So I'm at 28.
I think you got me. This is 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Do I have any more improvements in my system?
Nope.
Just 22. Oh, I do. These two. 23, 24, plus 1, 25. What did you get? 27?
28.
28. 28, 25. So not bad.
No, that's good.
Yeah,
This is by far the fastest game we've played.
So what's your take on the Profiteers and the...
I like it. I like the little bit of variation.
Here is my question. Do you feel like it put your strategy on rails? Because one of the things I like about this as a deck builder is it's kind of wide open at the beginning.
Yeah, it changed my strategy because I was more willing to wipe since I knew I was going to get money from it.
Mm-hmm.
So I wiped twice, which I very rarely do that.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of not worth it most of the time. Usually it's
normally
everything's crap. Let me see what comes up.
Right.
Because it's kind of a Hail Mary, and
because it
you
helps
get something for someone else.
Exactly, it helps you just as much. But the fact that I get the same amount of money as if I was doing an air packet, then it gives me some incentive.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Now this put me on rails a little bit because over time.
Yeah, that was kind of a double-edged sword.
What I should have, well, I think I should have gotten I should have installed my air
earlier on.
Earlier, maybe. Although I don't know. I think I still would have ran. I mean, over time, every turn, I still would have gone through all my. I still would have distilled.
You had like a weird bid machine going on though.
Yeah, and that was helpful. And like I said, and I also have another 5 coins for 1 point. So I still lose, but it's
actually,
26.
I didn't count mine either.
So it's 29, 26. Yeah, but same difference. Yeah. So the bid thing was useful. But I do feel like that put me on rails a little bit because I had to figure out the best. Now my engine, this was good because it gave me money even when I was double distilling.
Right.
That was good because it let me buy during an overtime phase.
Right.
But my deck was so friggin' thin, I wasn't getting in enough.
Yeah.
Xenon. And I should have figured some way out. I'm not because the air packet only works if I don't do overtime.
Yeah.
So
the fact that I had an incentive, like I could do the nitrogen, I could do the oxygen for free early on, and I was getting bid tokens for.
Oh, that was your first improvement, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was my first improvement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was very useful because that's like on the middle ground one, and then my second one was for the nitrogen. So I actually kind of wanted to distill nitrogen so I could get the bids.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. I liked it. Do you want to do, since that was so fast, do you want to do another one?
I don't mind. Yeah, if you don't mind.